So if you're planning to play this WAD, the first thing you need to know about this level is immediately go left for the blur artifact. I already did it. It's the most important thing. This opening is a misery without it. Hit scanners everywhere. It also gives you a Berserk pack, a Soul Sphere, and a green armor right at the start. I like to not pick them up until I've already gotten the super shotgun, and then go back for the reset, essentially. There's kind of a higher probability of dying right at the start, but if you survive, you're in a much better position to take on the level. That time I did get the Berserk pack, so I'm grabbing a little health before I top off. Very chaotic intro. So this map is the first guest map in the WAD, done by Joshi, the dude who did the odd-numbered levels in Speed of Doom, and also Resurgence. I think he did another notable WAD that I can't think of right now. I feel like this map is sort of unusual for it. Like, if this had been in Speed of Doom, I would have expected it to be one of the Darkwave maps, not one of the Joshi. Whatever. I think that started infighting between the Kakos and the... I actually find this part kind of obnoxious. There's no real opportunity for quick resolution. You can't just ignore things either, you'll regret it. I never like it when maps force me to go slow. But I mean, I will do it. Running out of shotgun shells. Grabbing some more. I'm not sure why he died so fast. Who was fighting him? There's probably still him somewhere, so I'm sort of dancing around. Probably a mistake to pick up that armor. I mean, I had 65. I already left the Soul Sphere for later, so I don't know. Weird decision. This is actually a really obnoxious encounter. It can get you. Because you can't ignore the pain elementals, and you can't ignore the chain damage either. It went well, though, that time. So that area to the left that we briefly got a glimpse of is the main cistern area, sort of the center of the map. A lot of snipers overlooking it. It makes it kind of annoying to navigate. Either you submit to being sniped out from faraway enemies, which I don't like, or you take the time to, snipe at them yourself, which is kind of boring, but, you don't want to be playing the same level over and over again either. Do what you have to. You can see infighting already did a lot of work even without me having ever been there. Owned by the rectangular rocket blast right there. Little known fact: the game calculates your distance to an explosion, not by any kind of what would you call it, Pythagorean theorem, math to actually get your x and y, your actual distance. It just gets the x coordinate distance and the y coordinate distance, and looks at whichever is greater, and that's how far you are from it. So it's essentially sort of a weird square shape. If you're shooting diagonally, you have to be further away to not get damaged than if you're shooting in alignment with the north, south, east, west compass. It's a really weird fringe effect, but it matters a surprising amount of the time. I mean, the diagonal is what 1.4 times as big. It's a big difference. Just little Doom factoids. So there's a lot of goodies to collect here. Most levels in this WAD are generous with health and stingy with ammo. This one's kind of the opposite. Really figured out what the best time to get the Blur artifact is. Probably right before the Spider Mastermind comes out, which isn't for quite a while. Trying to make the world safe for Doom Guy. Sorry, this is such a boring part. The thing refuses to register that it should be shooting up at these idiots. I wasted like 50 bullets there, I swear. And then I decided, actually I want to do the other side level first, not the way I was just clearing out. I'm fickle, what can I say? I think the main reason is I'm more scared of the eventual Archvile encounter on the other side. But I mean, by that logic, I should do it first. I don't know, it's probably some calculation of the where damage is likely to come in, where healing is likely to come in. I don't know. I'm always sure there's an optimal route, and I should take it. I was kind of agonized about what that would be. I remember this is an elevator, but I don't remember that it only goes back up. You just have to drop in the pit. They're really hard to see in the videos here, but there are specters here. I think I'm trying to bait them into getting shot, but I don't know what the point is, because they're not going to do any damage to the Mancubi regardless. It's a mistake for me to be so passive on this part. I should just rush forward and trigger the imps to start teleporting in, so that the Mancubi can kill some imps for me. Instead, I pretty much kill them first. It's stupid. This is a stupid approach. I get no help killing the imps. Stupid. Not that I need it, there's plenty of ammo, but it's not long. It's good mindless fun to slaughter hordes of things. Checking I've got everything. Okay, now I get greedy here going for those other shotguns and just mess up, fall down. It's kind of a good thing that I did, because if I hadn't killed these imps here, the room on the other side of those windows is the next place I'll be going. And it would have been sort of obnoxious to have the imps shooting in at the side from me. I mean, wouldn't ultimately have made a lot of difference. I certainly wouldn't have been able to take the time to kill them at that point. But I mean, no point in losing 20 damage to a fireball. Keep things as simple as possible. This level is really exciting when it's exciting, but it does have a kind of a lot of downtime. You see that much rocket ammo, you get worried. So this is exactly the kind of fight you really want as little to do with as possible. Things to organize themselves in a nice choke point, but if you just try to exploit that indefinitely, the Cyber Demon comes along and then he's got you at the choke point and you're not happy. So it's better to leave fairly early. I just drive by, hit the switch and get out of here. I don't bother killing it. Now this part I really screw up on. There's two Archviles ambushing you in this room. I go for the quick kill with the rocket launcher and I take 2 blasts. Because I couldn't maneuver properly because I was too scared of blowing myself up. It would have been better just to use the super shotgun and dance around the pillars with them. 2 of them close together. I really could have covered 2 at the same time in almost any circumstance. It would have been a lot safer. Have gone from being too biased towards using the shotgun to being too biased towards using the rocket launcher. I lose a lot of health to blast damage. Narrowly survived. It'd be funny if a rocket came out from behind it all. Anyway, after healing up, it's time for the next half of the map. I like how I think I got that stim pack, but I actually didn't. So there's a green armor inside that Mancubus's corpse, but I forgot that it's there. See, there it is. You can see it now. I stubbornly refuse to notice it. And I'll continue to not pick it up for quite a while. Kind of an obnoxious little area because the ledge doesn't give you much maneuverability, so you can hide in the cover and snipe, which is flat, or you can take risks. I don't know. Being bullied there. But at least I finally noticed the marker. And same conundrum as before. Here's another of those secret stand-up aids. You'd never know that. I think I saw that in another player's video. Now that was really cool, getting scratched by that dude from above the waterfall, because of course the game isn't really 3D. A monster can scratch you when he's at the top of a cliff and you're at the bottom. It feels really unfair when it happens. So coming up is a series of very tricky battles. First, a nice cramped ambush where you kind of want the rocket launcher but kind of can't use it. And then another one of those nasty archvile ambushes. This one you really want that advanced knowledge to kill this guy ASAP. This killed me dead the first time I hit it. It's not that bad, just tight. I was staying so close because if you move forward into the next room, you trigger the archviles, and you absolutely do not want to do that while that other shit is happening. That's why this thing killed me dead the first time, is because I went in and triggered the archviles when stuff was still behind me, and it just became impossible. They're really running up on it. So that was pretty bad. Switched away from the rocket launcher for the cannon until that time. I can be taught. So now all that's left is the big final confrontation. This is a really weird thing. They like do this elevator business to essentially fake having a passageway over another part of the level. Like it all goes back into place now before it lets you leave. So that then to the right again is just what there was before. Secret armor. This one's pretty obvious. I mean, you can see the armor. There it is. And yeah, these are the big switches that open up the finale. I think I actually forget to get the blur artifact here, even though it would probably save me from a little damage versus the Spider Master. Yeah, I totally do. It is what it is. There's also archviles, and they're the bigger concern. The more immediate, at least. I think the Mastermind killed the other two. Super Shotgun's better than Rocket Launcher because the Spider Mastermind, like the Cyber Demon, doesn't take blast damage. They only take the direct projectile damage. And so the Rocket Launcher's doing like half its DPS. Plus you have to keep ducking behind the pillar, so the lower firing rate of the Super Shotgun doesn't make as much difference. It goes down surprisingly fast, really. Think about getting it. Oh, I should have got that before. Gosh darn it. Actually, what am I doing? Just pausing. Anyway, the final rush is basically a shitload of revenants all coming in from one direction. It's not easy, honestly. And it's frustrating to get killed by it because this level is really long. Failed the very first round of dodge. I've come to the point where I don't have much space for myself either. I've been looking for a way to break out soon using the plasma rifle. Well, this is the first time I've used it. That's really what I was saving it for. Like, this is the part of the level where potentially you need that plasma rifle. You don't need it ordinarily. Which I guess is why it was secret. Whatever. I guess it would have been handy also for that that little cramped fight before the 3 archvile ambush. Nah. So this is really just Josh being an asshole, dumping this archvile on you here. It's a pain in the ass because you're on a tiny little platform with like 5 Hell Knights. Like, how is he not going to be constantly resurrecting them and giving himself human shields? It's annoying. It might be better if I'd gone to the other side, to the other room. Finally get him. And that's pretty much a wrap. Exit's right here.